bit different from what we have now. So I suspect we're going to see a different type of race, different leaders, different people, riders in front of the group this time around. And we have, of course, Gopita Krishna, Amir Arif Musa will be there, but watch out for Norisman and Kazuki Masaki. I know that they can do well here in this lap.
Masaki wears 38, is on the second row of the grid. This is just the warm-up lap. As you can see, there is still some surface water. And some absolute puddles. The approach into that first corner could be taking you a little bit wide, as we confirmed. Gupita, Amiral and Ahmad Fazli Sham on first row of the grid.
We're going for the second row, Hidran Shah, fourth on the grid, Kazuki Masaki fifth and sixth, Norizman Ismail.
Looking forward to seeing Norizman Ismail as we move on to row 3, Erwin Ardanza. Hada, who's a very useful competitor, and Izzat Zaidi from Malaysia.
Now we go to row 4, 10 on the grid, Vorapong Malawan, the winner of race 1, Ahmad Fadrul Sham, 11, 12, Rusman Fadil from Indonesia.
It's two Indonesians and a Malaysian on row 5, Owen Ohida and Harlan Fadila, with Rozaiman Said. Watch out for Rozaiman.
Now in row 6 is Afendi Rosli, 16 on the grid, 17 is Hoki Krisdianto, and 18 Wahyu Aji Trilaksana.
Now what is Hadi Wajaya doing at number 19? Rio Dewara, who wears 27, he came through from a long way behind. And Nur Iwan is the number 22, the only person on row 8 of the grid.
Now on the formation lap, warm-up lap, for coming back to their grid position, they start the second race today. We'll see once again how Gupita Krishna will battle his way to win the race here in Sentul, Indonesia. Being on pole in the underbone category will not guarantee you a win in the race. In fact, we saw how Rio Diwara moved from 20th on the grid to be in front, and then Hoki Krisdianto 17 on the grid, and Rosaman Said 15 on the grid. So it's hard work for Gupita Krishna. It's not going to be easy for him, and also for Vorapong Malawan. Well, we'll see whether he can repeat his heroic, as they said earlier today.
I am fascinated to see how Vorapong can do, and I just want to see the celebrations again. It was remarkable. A terrific result for him. So the Underbone 130cc race number 2. Gupita on pole on the right-hand side of your screen, just coming through in the green livery. There he is, just taking his place on the front row of the grid. Alongside him, Malaysia's Amrul Arif and Ahmad Fazli Shah. Hendrian Shah Mazaki, who's a favourite of Hami, and Nur Isman Ismail on the second row of the grid. The riders are just about all in place, where...
Yeah, they're waiting for one of them to be at their place, and Ahmad Fazli Shah. All of them are now, yes, green flag, are waiting for the red lights.
And the red lights go on. When they go off, we will be underway in the Underbone 130 race 2. We are underway. Looks a good start for Amiral. Gupita Krishna was struggling a little bit, and Gupita has got off to a dreadful start. He's not only lost first place, he's down in 5th place is the pole sitter. And I think it's Amrul Arif who's made a great start to come through to the lead.
Well, again, Gopita Krishna did not have a good start in the race. And we have Amir Arif Musa in front, together with Kazuki Masaki, if I'm not mistaken.
And also Norizman Ismail's made a great run. And yeah. Norizman hits the front now and will try to turn in the lead. And that's an excellent start. He gets off to flyers every single time.
Norizman now leading the race. It is only part of lap 1. We have 10 laps to go for this race. It's still early. We love to see where is Hadi Wijaya, Rozaiman, and Hoki Krisdianto, early part of the race. Which is, now it's a huge group coming in. Everybody is very close to each other. They are now going through a few corners, and after lap 1, then we will see their standings.
Well, Gupita, after that poor start, has got himself back into top 3 positions, but it's number 4, Norizman Ismail from Malaysia, who leads the way. That's Ahmad Fazli Shah, who's also in that little group.
Yeah, that's Hindran Shah as well, a second, and then the green color bike is Gupita Krishna and Ahmad Fadli Sham for the Petronas Hongyong Yamaha team.
Once again, though, Isman Ismail, who's carrying that leg injury, he's tentative, he's lost ground. He did that twice in race number 1, and that injury is really causing him a lot of problems, Norrisman.
Yep, and then it is the last corner, last 2 corners now coming into the finishing line, and we have Norrisman down to, I believe, 6th or 7th. He was swallowed by the group. So all the riders now still close to each other. Hindran Shah, Gupta Krishna, Ahmad Fadli Sham, Rusman, Irwan Indra Shah, Kazuki Masaki, Warapa Malakwan, Owi Nur Kuda, and Rozaiman Said, currently 10.
Just 2 seconds separating the top 10 riders. Rio Duara, having done so well in race number 1, is having a dreadful time. He's down in 20th. Hadi Wijaya is in 17th. But at the top of the pile, it's Indonesia 1-2 with Hendrian Shah leading the way, and Gupita, having recovered from that poor start, in 2nd. Ahmad Fazil Shah still holding on 3rd, with Norrisman now dropped down to 6th from 4th.
Well, I'm seeing number 63, Muhammad Amirul Arif Musa, is currently 16, down to 16 from 2nd on the grid. Well, something is not right with his bike, we don't know, but he's far down there in a 16th place at the moment.
Well, it's Hendrian Shah leading the way. Look at Vorapang there in 8th. Keep an eye on him. He is 8th at the moment. Vorapang, he's just over a 2.5 down after 1.5 laps. But he's in that chasing little group, is the winner of race number 1. But here is the race leader, Hendrian Shah from Indonesia.
Wow, this is the... one rider down behind. This is the race that we know of, the underbone category, where we have one huge group of riders in front, consists of 10 or sometimes 12 riders. Now we have the first group with Indonesia number 76 in front, 2023 Gupita Krishna second, Ahmad Fadli Sham third, and they might have changed the racing order with Indonesia still leading. I'm sure of that. Gupita Krishna is a second.
There's the casualty. Again, it was that corner, that same one where so many disappear. Noherda, who wasn't really competing, but it's that corner where you just seem to lose the back end and you just fly off. Hendrian Shah leads the way. Gupita Krishna second. Ahmed Fazli Shah third. Ruslan Fadil, Irwin, Norrisman sixth. Rozaiman's up to 7th from 14th. Harlem Fadila in 8th.
Well, now we have Hadi Wijaya up to 11, Hoki Kristianto up to 10, then Norrisman Ismail now 6th in the race. We have Rusman Fadli once again competing in front, he's 4th right now. But they seem to have a gap between Gupita Krishna, the second rider, and then Ahmad Fadli Sham, third, around 0.9 second in between rider number 2 and rider number 3.
Hendrian Shah just holding off the challenge there of Gupita Krishna. Krishna did seem to get his nose in front there, but Hendrian Shah put full throttle on and leads as they come midway through lap 3. 7.5 laps to go. Gupita makes another challenge, this down on the inside, and Gupita this time has got through Hendrian Shah. Gupita Krishna in 1, Hendrian Shah in 2, Ahmad Fazli Shah from Malaysia in 3, and Rusman Fadil is still in 4th.
Okay, we have 10 riders in Group 1. The leader is Hindran Shah, and 10 in the race is Hoki Kristianto at the moment, and in between them, I believe is around only 1 second in between the leader and the rider at 10 at the moment is Hoki Kristianto.
Hendrian Shah has regained the initiative from Gupita Krishna. Those two are having a little battle amongst themselves. Ahmed Fazli is letting them get on with it in 3rd place. Rusman Fadil and Irwan also doing the same. And bike number 4 has disappeared a little bit. No, Isman Ismail was in 5th or 6th. He's now dropped down to 7th and 8th as Hendrian Shah takes Gupita on the inside, and Ahmad Fazil has a go on the inside as well.
Fadli now currently second behind Hindran Shah, and now he's trying to make his move to lead the race, and then Hindran Shah is choosing a different racing line altogether with Ahmad Fadli Shah leading the race. Hindran Shah and he's down to 3rd with Gupita Krishna second. Rozaiman Said also there, number 25. A good start by for Rozaiman Said, who started the race quite far behind the grid.
That's Ahmed Fazli Shah who made his move down the inside. He had the straight length speed, but he's under severe pressure from Gupita Krishna. And Hendren Shah has now dropped down to third place, but this jockeying for position will continue until the last lap.
Well, this is the front group, all 10 riders. And then we have Norizman Ismail. He is currently down to 10th, with Hendren Shah once again leading the race. Gupita Krishna second. There's a battle between these two riders. And then Ahmad Fadli Sham right there behind in third place, waiting a right moment to pass the two riders. And any mistake by Hendren Shah and Gupita Krishna now will be benefited by Ahmad Fadli Sham. And Rozaman side now currently fourth.
Using the full width of the track, it's interesting because of the wet. They're trying to find a decent racing line, and Hendren Shah seems to pick the better option there. He's ahead of Ahmed Fazli and ahead of Gupita Krishna, and there is Norizman Ismail just trying to hold on at the back of that group of 10. He's ninth at the moment, but he's falling a little bit off the pace, led by Hendren Shah.
Well, Amir Arif Musa in the second group right now. I would love to find out why he now down to 15 at one time, or 16th, and now he's 12th behind Amir, 11 in front of Hadi Vijaya. Now back in front, it is still Hendren Shah and Gupita Krishna exchanging leader of the race, and then together with Ahmad Fadli Sham.
As they come into the home straight.
Fadli Sham always seems to find advantage in a straight line. And once again, is what I just said just now, Fadli Sham is really racing hard, coming towards the turn one.
Once again though, Ahmed Fazli Shah has got the straight speed and has taken the lead coming into the home straight. He's just zipped past Hendren Shah.
Ooh.
We see this so often, and that's pretty adjacent. Hendren Shah having to take evasive action, goes around the outside. Hendren Shah retakes the lead. That's racing for you.
Well, Hendren Shah still leading the race, but Ahmad Fadli Sham is pushing very, very hard behind, especially in long straight line, where he seems to find the speed. And now he's trying to get from the inside of Fadli Sham. It was Gupita Krishna, but this time he let Fadli Sham and also Hendren Shah get past him. So we have 10 riders very close to each other.
Fastest lap time, 1:59.447 from Erwin Ardiancia. He's not at the front of the pack. He's in that little group chasing Hendren Shah and Ahmed Fazli and Gupita Krishna. And also joining them, that looks to be like, who was that? That was Mohammed Razaiman wearing 75.
But number 25 is Mohammed Razaiman side, who's doing quite well compared to his teammate Amirul Arif Musa, who's down in 11th place right now. And in the first group, we have Hendren Shah, Ahmad Fadli Sham, Gupita Krishna, Rozaiman, Irwan, Kazuki Masaki, Hoki Kristianto, Rusman Fadil, Halan Fadila, and Norizman Ismail.
Tell you what, less than 3 seconds separate the top of their 10 racers.
It's not very far in between them, so anyone can win the race in the top 10. Normally, in other races, we have 2 or 3 riders battling for P1, but right now we have 10 riders now battling for P1.
It's Hendren Shah who will lead coming past the finish line for the 5th time. So we are exactly at halfway. Hendren Shah leads from Gupita, Razaiman 3rd, Ahmed Fazli 4th, Erwin Ardiansa, Kazuki Mazaki, who's made a run, Hoki Kristianto and Norizman Ismail. That's the top 8.
Yeah, I saw Norizman Ismail is making his move now up to 8 from 10th position. And he's still there battling hard with Halan Fadila and Hoki Kristianto, number 57, beside Norizman Ismail.
Yeah, Kristianto certainly got involved as we look at Razaiman in 3rd place, Ahmed Fazli 4th. Erwin has certainly made a run as well. And the fastest lap from Mazaki, from Ardiansa, 1:59.660. Good pace. Now then, Hendren Shah has been nipped for first spot. Once again, it's nip and tuck. There is so much lead change.
Yes, it's still number 76 there, and number 75, Irwan Ardian Shah, is in front, but it is still in between the 3 riders, Hendren Shah, Gupita Krishna, and also Ahmad Fadli Sham. But number 25 is slowly is following the group closely behind.
Norizman Ismail, the focus of the attention as he's back into the top 6. The number 4 just on the left of your screen. Keep an eye on him because he's such a consistent racer. But this is Henry Anshaw back in the lead of Ahmed Fazli Shah as he takes the right and the left. He's really dominating on the corners but does lose when it comes to the straights.
Norizman now up to 6th place. He's battling with number 75, Irwan Adel Shah, for 5th. Now he just gets past Adel Shah. He's making his move now with 5 laps to go. He's still in front the 3 riders leading the race. But we have the new leader, I guess. Yes, it's a new leader. It is Ahmad Fazli Shah, number 146, leading the race with number 76, Hindran Shah. Oh, here comes number 23, Gupita Krishnawardana.
0.025 separating the top 4 racers. And coming through on the inside, we've got Gupita Krishna making a comeback. He's taken the lead ahead of Ahmed Fazli Shah from Malaysia. Hendrian Shah from Indonesia in 3rd. What a race that we're getting. And Noor Isman is still holding on to the coattails.
Yeah, watch out for Rozaiman's side because he is following the front group closely. And I bet he's trying to figure out what the 3 top riders is trying to do and before he's making his move.
What tactics can you do when it's so hectic out there? I mean, it's just overtake, get yourself in a good position, and it's surely not strategic anymore.
Try pushing and be right behind the leader. That's the game. They have to be behind the leader. And at this time, well, we always see that there will be one rider trying to pull away from the group, but it's not going to be easy because all the riders will follow them closely. And in the last 2 laps, and when they start pushing hard and when they start to make their moves.
I can tell you that the winner from race number 1, Borapong, is out of this race. He retired on the 1st lap, so he's gone. So success in race number 1. This is the battle for P1 though, where we have Henry Anshaw leading the way. 4 laps to go, 3.5 laps to go. Henry Anshaw for Indonesia, Ahmed Fazli Shah and Gupita Krishna making the 1-2-3.
Well, now this is a battle between the Malaysian and Indonesian rider. At the moment, it belongs to the Indonesian rider Hendran Shah and also Gupita Krishna, 1st and 2nd, and Fazli Shah is trying to get far from the inside once again, inside of Gupita Krishna, and still Gupita Krishna very close, and still the Rozaiman side following closely the 3 riders in front of him. 4 laps to go, and now Rozaiman is making his move.
Rozaiman making his move as Ahmad Fazli puts his head down and tries to get an awful lot of pace going, but I tell you what, as soon as he does, Gupita's able to up the pace. We are 3 laps to go. Still no clearer who can possibly win this. There is less than a second between the top 7.
Now we have 8 riders in front with Hoki Kisjanto, 8, and Ahmad Fazli Sham. Oh, it's not Ahmad Fazli anymore. It is Gupita Krishna leading the race. And now it's the turn of Rozaiman's side, and Fazli from the inside of Rozaiman now. So it's Fazli, Rozaiman, Gupita, and Hindran Shah. 3 laps to go, and well, we still have 7 riders, all 7 of them battling for P1. Any one of them can win the race now. Any slight of mistake, well, can cost very dearly to the riders.
It's a Malaysia 1-2 for now. It won't be for long because Gupita's about to make a charge down the inside, and Gupita's made that charge and taken the lead with a terrific move. Henry Anshaw also making that move as well, and still holding on is Noor Ismail at the tail end of that little group of 7.
We have 3 Malaysian riders, 4 Indonesian riders, and 1 Japanese in this group, and they are all battling for P1 with 3 laps to go. 2.5 laps in fact, and 76 is still leading. 76 Hindran Shah is still in front of the group, but I bet now let's see where is Noor Isman. He will make his move anytime after this, because with 2 laps to go, this is when we always see Noor Isman will start to push his bike.
It's the sharp right-hander into the home straight. They approach the home straight for the second last time, and it is Hendrian Shah from Indonesia who leads the way. Hendrian Shah from the R9 Ardians Gandasi team, riding a Yamaha, and he's in great nick at the moment. You can see the spray being thrown up by the wheels as Hendrian Shah still holds on to that lead, but then has the door closed on him by Gupita. Ahmed Fazil, sorry.
The young Kazuki Masaki is currently third. It's a good result for Kazuki Masaki, only 13 years of age now, currently third behind Fadli Sham and Hendran Shah. So they are very, very close. Less than a second is top 8 riders.
Magnificent racing. 1.5 laps left of the 4-kilometer Sentul circuit. Sharp right, a little bit of a straight, and then they'll go left right, trying to get the racing line. And for once, Ahmed Fazli Shah can take this without any real pressure.
This is the penultimate lap of the race, and we still have Ahmad Fadli Sham in front, and here comes Kazuki Masaki. Masaki just lead the race with Hoki Kisjanto currently 8. So top 8 riders is Masaki, and then we have Hindran Shah. Hindran Shah is still a second, yes, number 76, and then Ahmad Fadli Sham, and number 25, Rozaiman Said.
Masaki looks to have timed his run absolutely perfectly. He was just holding on at the tail end. Hendrian Shah is leading, but Masaki is in that little group tucked in just behind as we come 1.25 laps to go. Hendrian Shah, who's been there or thereabouts the whole time, he's leading the way. Ahmed Fazli makes his move on the inside, coming into the final lap. It's the final right-hander.
It's Ahmad Fadli Sham right now coming to the final lap of the race. So it's Ahmad Fadli Sham, Hendran Shah, and then it is number 25, Rozaiman Said. So Kazuki now makes his move. Masaki now currently second behind Hendran Shah.
8 racers separated by less than a second. That's how tight this one is. Masaki, a new fastest lap. He's in that little group in 4th place. Where's 38? But at the moment it's Fazli Sham who is leading the way. Is he strong enough to hold on? This is incredible pressure he's under.
They really need to time their move and to make sure that they make the move at the right time, at the right place. Because now, as you can see, they're in one small group, and everybody is now pushing hard and trying to make sure that the leader will not go away very far in front of them. Because in the final three or four corners, we can see them start racing to the finishing line.
Fazli Sham went from 1st to 3rd in the twinkling of an eye. Now we have got Hendrian Shah leading the way. Erwin Ardiansa 2nd, and Ahmed Fazli Sham is currently in 3rd and being just enveloped by that group. Masaki is being forced very, very wide. It's a big battle into this right-hand corner, and there's a crash. Wow, that's a nasty one for Mohammad Rozaiman Said. And he's also taken some collateral damage as well. What's that done at the start? It's given Hermian Shah the chance to break clear. Hermian Shah.
A few more laps to go, a few more corners to go. Is Hindran Shah now leading the race? I think Fadli Sham is down together with Rozaiman Said. So up to Hindran Shah. Rozaiman is down. So we have Hindran Shah and Masaki together with Gupita.
Well, Hendrian Shah is leading the way as they takes this sharp right-hander. This is the last right-hander. He's just got to keep his concentration, get that throttle down. Hendrian Shah has been in this top group from start to finish. He has a little look behind him. That's the last chance that he'll have to have a look. And he goes over the start-finish line. Hendrian Shah wins from Gupita Krishna. Masaki 3rd, Erwin 4th, Noor Isman 5th. And that accident on the last lap has been devastating for the challengers of Fadli Shah and Rozaiman Said.
Well, once again, the Underbone 130cc did not fail to provide us with all the excitement. We have top 8 riders, less than a second in between them, coming in the last lap of the race. And in the end, it is Hindran Shah who takes the checkered flag with Gupita Krishna, the man on pole today, 2nd, and the young Kazuki Masaki 3rd.
Wow, breathless stuff once again. This is the instant, though, that in the penultimate lap, or sorry, on the last lap, that has really cost them. And you're right, it's 2 racers who've been taken out.
That's Rozaiman is almost hit. I think it is almost hit Ahmad Fadli Sham, and Ahmad Fadli Sham is out of the track and is back on the track racing. He was finished the race in 7th place. Well, won the race for Hindran Shah, and also Kazuki Masaki in 3rd.
More on facebook.com/Asia Road Racing. We've got All the details that you need. There's confirmation. Henry and Shah ahead of Gupita. Mazaki coming in for third. Good result for the Honda. Irwin fourth. No, Isman fifth. And then lower down, Hadi Wijaya, well, 13th position. It's an improvement, but not much of one. Rio Dewara 17th. And non-finishers for Rosaiman, Rusman, and Oi Nohada. Oh, wow. I tell you what, we're going for a commercial break in just a few minutes, or